So, this beautiful young lady you are looking at right now, she said something that triggered a lot of people on social media, something that generated a divided opinion. And many people are just giving their own opinion, which is okay. Hey, welcome, gallant people. So, I will let you listen to what she said. And also feel free to subscribe to this channel. Let us build this channel together.
If a man ever asked me for money, if he was in a tight situation, like, if he was like, oh my God, babe, I really need money. And if he ever asked me, I would assume that he doesn't like me and I would assume that he doesn't love me. Okay. I've been blessed to know, to have men like, male friends. And I know they have a network of other people they can engage if they're in a tight spot. If a man that I'm newly dating comes to me and says he needs money, my first thought would be, before I came into your life, who were you asking? Also, the only man that I would ever consider loaning money to would be my husband. And I have access to everything. Okay? Mismanaging your funds can ruin your life. Marrying the wrong man can ruin your life. Mixing both is just not a good recipe. I don't date men at work. I don't get my man and my money from the same place. Therefore, I don't mix the two. I don't mix the two. If a man ever asks me for $1, literally I will be like, I'll send it and I'll block you, because my brain tells me you don't like me. You don't like me. It may sound extreme. It may sound like, oh my gosh, trust me, having clear boundaries when it comes to money and men, and a combination of both, you need that. You need that as a woman with resources. If you're a woman with resources, because there are gold digging men out here. There are men that target women with resources out here. I know. I have been on a date where the guy shows up and tells me something like, oh, I saw your LinkedIn. I see who you are. Okay. Now, I didn't take that as red flag. I was a little younger. As time went by, homeboy said something like, I don't mind being a house husband. I don't mind if you're the breadwinner. Trust and believe that was ended immediately. So I'm going to repeat. If a man likes you, let your brain begin to say, if he likes me, he won't ask me for money. So the minute he says, give me $1, you lose attraction. Let that give you the ick. Allow yourself have the ick if a man ever asks you for money. Okay.
Okay, girl, we heard you. We heard everything you said. And your message was so clear. It was loud. It was direct. It was too clear to be misunderstood. Alright? So, yeah. And to be honest with you, you made a valid point. Or should I say that you made some valid points? That's coming from you, from your own perspective, and that's very okay. Even though your points generated lots of divided opinion online, which is very normal. People are meant to think and reason in their own ways. All right, nobody should reason the way you reason, so it's quite understandable. At the same time, I know where you're coming from, because in today's world, or these days, many people are taking advantage of others. It could be other gender, it could be the same gender. So a lot of crazy things are happening, but at the same time, we are all human, and there's a reason we are many in this world. So we can actually get help from another. Sometimes we cannot do it alone, or in most cases we can't actually do it alone, right? And even though I'm not criticizing your opinion, I'm just giving mine, right? Anybody can ask for help, all right? Yes, that's what I believe in. It's not in your own disposal to know if you're gonna grant the whatever the person is seeking for, that if you can do it or not, right? You made your own decision, that's fine. Yes, you say that the only person you can even consider giving money must be your husband. That's very, very okay, girl. I love your stance, okay? Because I don't blame you. Many people are taking advantage of good people today, and some men, they will always call the women gold digger, gold diggers, gold digger, diggy, 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 all these kind of crazy, crazy things. Whereas some of them are also gold diggers. They are also duping some women. Some of them do it in a romantic way, many ways. So the truth is, whatever bad behavior you will see or you will find in a female gender, you also see that in a male gender. That's the truth. All right. Anybody can be bad, anybody can be good. It's now left for the individual to decide on what part to be, right? And that's just life, okay? But I don't feel like if somebody asks you for money, like if your boyfriend is in a very crazy situation and he asks you for money, I don't think is a symbol of that person not loving you enough. I don't think it's a sign, it's a red flag. You all can correct me, please. Maybe I am drifting, or maybe I am just overthinking it, or maybe I'm not dissecting it the way it should be, please. I don't think it's a symbol that the person doesn't love you enough. I understand. I know if the person was not there, life will keep going on. You keep on moving. But the person is there. If the person can make it easier for you, why not? Why not? This is life. It's not that difficult. Like, life is not too hard. Let us loosen up a little bit. Not to be stupid for anybody, not to let anybody manipulate you. No. Not to let anybody to control you. Never. Always be on alert. Okay? Let your spirit guide you. Let your spirit lead you. Okay? Peace to everyone. I'll see you all soon.